An Arsenal player, who earns £200,000 a week, has already started talks with a European club over a possible transfer, and a meeting was held behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Fabrizio Romano has a major update on the transfer future of a £55 million Arsenal-linked striker. Stay with me until the end of this video for the latest Arsenal news. And if you're a true Arsenal fan, subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss any updates. Let's get straight to the news. Fabrizio Romano has just dropped a bombshell on highly rated young talent Benjamin Eko. The 20-year-old striker, currently playing for RB Leipzig, is about to make a crucial decision about his future. Eko's agent revealed that the player will decide in the next 3 weeks whether to renew his contract with Leipzig or look for new adventures this summer. This decision comes at a time when several important clubs, especially in the Premier League, have shown great interest in securing his signature. In an exclusive statement to Sport Club, Eko's agent said, "We want to choose where he will play in the short term, as we aim to make this decision before the start of Euro 2024, so that Benjamin can participate with a clear mind." He further added, "There is interest from 2 Saudi clubs, but that is not an option at the moment. He will not leave Europe." The Premier League and Serie A clubs want Eko, but Leipzig also present an excellent proposal to keep it. This means the next few weeks will be crucial, and any club looking to add Eko to their ranks must act quickly. After months of closely monitoring the performance of talented Fenerbahce left-back Ferdi Kadıoğlu, Arsenal are ready to take a significant step forward by intensifying their efforts to sign him. The initial offer of €20 million was considered insufficient by Fenerbahce, but Arsenal are now ready to come back stronger with a new offer. Reports suggest that Arsenal are preparing an improved bid of €25 million for the 24-year-old Turkish international. Interest in Kadıoğlu has been growing over the last month, with scouts very impressed with his displays for the Turkish club. Kadıoğlu himself is reportedly interested in moving to the Emirates Stadium, which could be a huge boost to Arsenal's defensive options. According to Turkish media outlet Milliyet, Kadıoğlu, who has a contract with Fenerbahce until 2026, is intrigued by the prospect of joining Arsenal. However, it's not just Arsenal in the race. Borussia Dortmund are also interested in signing the talented defender, meaning the Gunners will have to act quickly to secure his signature. This potential transfer could add significant strength and depth to our squad as we prepare for next season. In recent hours, it has been identified that the Gunners are keeping an eye on Juventus defender Andrea Cambiaso, with plans to bring him to the Emirates Stadium this summer. Manager Mikel Arteta has already identified his transfer targets for next season. The 24-year-old fullback caught the attention of Arsenal scouts following his impressive performances in Serie A. According to Tutto Juve, Arsenal are committed to securing Cambiaso's services, while also looking for a striker, a midfielder, and another winger to reinforce their squad. However, the competition is fierce, with Manchester United also showing an interest in the talented defender. A potential transfer is expected to cost £21.3 million, according to the report. Despite Arsenal's interest, Juventus are reluctant to let Cambiaso leave. Instead, the club will have a meeting with Cambiaso's agents to talk about extending his contract. One of our leading players, who earns £200,000 a week, has been involved in secret discussions with a major European club. With the summer transfer window officially opening on June 14, the rumour mill is already in full swing regarding Arsenal's transfer activities. Recent reports indicate that both Gabriel Jesus and Thomas Partey have caught the attention of clubs in Saudi Arabia. Rumors are circulating that these pro-league teams are preparing lucrative contract offers to attract our stars. Interestingly, it is Thomas Partey, who is entering the final 12 months of his contract, who appears to be at the center of this transfer speculation. According to Photosport, Partey has already spoken to Fenerbahce about a possible departure from Arsenal. There was a behind-the-scenes meeting between the Ghanaian midfielder and the Turkish Super League giants. However, the final decision could depend on the outcome of Fenerbahce's upcoming presidential elections, which will significantly influence their transfer plans. With interest from Saudi Arabia and Turkey, it is a critical period for the midfielder and Arsenal's summer plans. Gary Neville has just made a bold claim about a £30 million man who he believes has become even more indispensable than Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka at the Emirates. Despite the disappointment faced at the Emirates last Sunday, Mikel Arteta and his team are still able to keep their heads held high by their performance this season. That said, the ongoing inquiry has already begun, with experts and fans sharing their opinions on who Edu Gaspar should prioritise in the transfer market. Speaking on the Stick to Football podcast, Gary Neville weighed in on Arsenal's transfer priorities, highlighting the importance of maintaining their defensive structure and adding a combative midfielder. Neville singled out Martin Odegaard as Arsenal's centrepiece, emphasising his irreplaceable role in the team. Despite alternatives such as Fabio Vieira and Emile Smith-Rowe, Neville believes Odegaard's unique skill set and influence make him indispensable. While Vieira offers creativity, he falls short in defensive contributions compared to Odegaard. Smith-Rowe, on the other hand, is still recovering after a season cut short due to injury. Arsenal fans will hope to see Smith-Rowe's development continue next season, with opportunities in pre-season to solidify his role in the team. Crystal Palace are currently in talks to secure the services of Chadi Riyad from Real Betis, considering him a potential replacement for Marc Guehi, who is reportedly on the Gunners' radar. The Eagles are closing in on a preliminary £10 million deal for Riyad as they prepare for interest in Guehi from not just Arsenal but also Manchester United and Manchester City this summer. It looks like it will be a busy summer for the Eagles, especially after their impressive finish to the season under the guidance of head coach Oliver Glasner. Glasner remains optimistic about retaining the club's key players, with significant interest swirling around the likes of Eberechi Eze and Michael Olise, alongside Guehi. As negotiations progress, Arsenal find themselves in contention for Guehi, a talented defender who could bolster the Gunners' defence in the upcoming campaign. Gareth Southgate has dropped a bombshell over Ben White's potential call-up to England's Euro 2024 squad. The Arsenal defender has not represented the Three Lions since his early exit from the 2022 World Cup due to personal reasons, generating much speculation. England manager Southgate revealed earlier this year that Arsenal director Edu informed him that White was not interested in playing for his country at this time. And that decision remains unchanged, as confirmed by Southgate himself. "As far as I know, he is not available to us," Southgate told reporters at the selection announcement on Tuesday. Reports suggest White was upset by a comment from Southgate's assistant Steve Holland about his apparent lack of enthusiasm for football outside of his job during Qatar's World Cup campaign. Additionally, the 26-year-old expressed disappointment at being part of the squad without regular playing time. Given his excellent form at Arsenal, many have speculated that White, with 4 caps, could be a candidate for England's starting right-back role in Germany, whilst also providing support in central defence. Southgate faces a number of injury problems at the Euros, including Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw, who he described as a long shot for Tuesday's tournament. Chelsea's Reece James missed out while recovering from injury, along with Ben Chilwell and Levi Colwill.